What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, before we actually hop into this commentary, just very quickly for all the PC users out there, there has been a lot of issues revolving around everybody crashing, not being able to get into the game, going through the first sequence of the intro and stuff like that, and then it completely shuts down on you. I have been struggling with this crash issue for a few days now. It's been like literally I've been sitting down for hours trying to figure it out because I want to play with the homies. I've been trying to squad up with other people, but literally the game just crashes and then it goes on for 2, 3, 4 hours and I couldn't figure out why. And I finally got to the bottom of it. It's the friends list. And I did mess with my friends list before. That's the funny thing. So I'd cut down about 20 to 30 friends that haven't been on in ages on Battle.net. And it still didn't work. So I kind of came to the conclusion that it's not the friends list. And then I saw that you had to reduce it under 100 friends. So I cut down more, another 20 to 30 friends. And oh my god, now it works. Now it works. So if you're on Battle.net and you have a boatload of people on your friends list, then cut it down. And I do apologize if I accidentally deleted anybody who just recently added me or something like that. I tried to find people who haven't been on for a very, very, very long time. So if you added me recently, then I still probably have you on my friends list. And also, if you guys want to play with me or anything like that, by all means, check out my live streams. I've been live streaming Vanguard every single day, squatting up with all the homies. I will add you guys openly, but just know I probably will delete you guys after I add you, just so I can continuously play the game. Then after the beta's over, you can re-add me. I don't mind. It doesn't matter. I always add people. It's not usually a problem. But of course, now of all times, having too many friends is a problem. So just so you guys know, all the PC users out there, delete friends on your Battle.net if you're having crashing issues. But I do want to discuss a few things before we actually get into this commentary, because I'm pretty positive just by this title, the majority of you guys can already, come to a conclusion that this commentary is more than likely going to be more on the negative end of things. And it doesn't have to completely be that way because I kind of do enjoy Call of Duty Vanguard to a certain extent. Now, I will say I've been completely avoiding 6v6 because, like I said before I got into the beta, I made a few videos about this. I just knew from the first second that I saw that they're adding in combat pacing that the best way to get a more casual experience out of Call of Duty Vanguard is to play anything besides 6v6, 10v10, 8v8, 12v12, 20 vs 20, 24 vs 24. Any large-scale game mode is going to work 10 times better than the 6v6 mode because it's less skill-based matchmaking. The more players they need to find, the less of a chance they have to, take more time to figure out who's the best opponents for you. So in a lot of my matches, there's a pretty nice mix. I'm not completely pub stomping every single game of my life, but at the end of the day, I'm still getting a little bit of variety. Now, I'm not completely ignoring 6v6. I still do play it on the occasion, and I actually am probably going to be making a commentary about this later on, about the current state of 6v6 when it comes to Call of Duty. But, like I said, I just gravitate more towards the massive player count modes just because it's more casual, and because of that, the game has actually been treating me pretty good. I've been having a subpar experience, but the whole point of this video is it sucks because, like I said, I'm actually having a decent time, but I gotta be honest with it. Call of Duty Vanguard is painfully average of a game, and I know I've said this a lot, and I also know a lot of other content creators have said this as well, but I'm going to go ahead and repeat myself on it. Call of Duty Vanguard is pretty much a reskin of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. You can criticize me, you could bash me down, do whatever you please, but the two games are identical. Everything between the streak system, how they're handling the minimap, the flow of the game itself, the gunplay, the loading screen for Christ's sakes when you're walking around with everybody, no map vote, the streaks, everything. Everything in this game, the field upgrades, the everything. Everything in this game is strictly a copy and paste from Call of Duty Modern Warfare over to Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, the reason why I've been enjoying this game is because a lot of the things that have been annoying me about Call of Duty Modern Warfare have been fixed. I've always said in the past multiple times that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, if they resolved some of the most massive issues, some of the most game-changing things like map design, the dead silence or even footstep audio, Ghost working properly, the minimap, if they actually took their time out of the day to go ahead and resolve those things, I would personally really like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. But because all of those issues were in that game, along with the god-awful maps, that's going to haunt me for life, those horrifying maps. But because of all those things, I despised it. Now here we are in Call of Duty Vanguard. They have resolved all the things that I hated with Modern Warfare, which allows me to enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy the actual game itself now. But it's a brand new Call of Duty game, and there's nothing innovative about it. This game lacks an identity. I mean, go back to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty World War II. Both of those games, designed by Sledgehammer Games, were insanely different from your core Call of Duty experience. I mean, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was the first jetpack Call of Duty game to ever come into existence. It came right after Call of Duty Ghost, which completely changed the formula of how Call of Duty played. And then Call of Duty World War II, which also came after all of the jetpack Call of Duty games as well, but it brought more of a traditional style and also was on a completely different engine as well. They had their own feel to it. If you go to Call of Duty World War II and then you hop back to another classic game like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, any of the jetpack CODs, you can tell a massive difference between just the gameplay alone that will give you the identity of Sledgehammer Games behind the project. But when I hop onto Call of Duty Vanguard, I don't think, oh, this is Sledgehammer Games. No, I think this is Infinity Ward. I think this is Modern Warfare. I think this is pretty much DLC. It's running into the same situation that Battlefield 5 had for me when Battlefield 1 came out. It didn't feel like a brand new title. It just felt like a add-on to the previous game, which, with all honesty, that's really what this should have been. If anything, I would have not been disappointed if they went ahead and skipped this year for Call of Duty and just changed all of the problems with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which it seems like that's what they're trying to do here. They're just trying to give us a Modern Warfare game with all of the problems that we complained about resolved with the World War II skin. But I would have been completely happy if they skipped a full year of Call of Duty Vanguard, said, yo, we're adding in 16 new 6v6 maps that are, traditionally made that Call of Duty fans are actually going to enjoy. We're adding in Dead Silence. We're lowering the footsteps back. The minimap is going back to normal, or even like they did in Vanguard, we're going to add a perk that gives you the normal minimap. I know it sounds absurd, but I use it all the time in Vanguard. I don't really, need to use any other perks beside it, and it gets my traditional minimap, so I'm happy with that. But if they did all those things, I would not be mad at all, because I want the Call of Duty development teams to have extra time on their titles. They need extra time on their titles to improve, to innovate, to make something new, because like I just said, once again, it feels like a rinse and repeat that we've seen for the past couple of titles. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with Sledgehammer Games using the Modern Warfare engine. To me personally, I think that's better because I enjoy the Modern Warfare engine. I think the gunfights are clean on it. I think the movement is clean on it. I think the graphics are gorgeous on it. I love the brand new engine that they use for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Again, they just didn't do it correctly with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. But Sledgehammer Games doesn't need their own unique engine to make it feel like a Sledgehammer title. They just have to have their own creativity. If you're going to copy and paste everything, all the work that Infinity Ward did, I'm going to look at the game and say this is Infinity Ward's project. They need to be able to take what Infinity Ward did and one-up it. 2-up it, 3-up it. I don't care how many times they have to up it. They need to do something to innovate. If you think about any of the past Call of Duty titles, what did they all do? What happened between Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2, then over to Modern Warfare 3? What happened from Call of Duty World at War over to Black Ops 1 over to Black Ops 2? What happened between those games? They added new features. They innovated on the game. They made sure that each experience was a completely different title. And even though the Modern Warfare franchise used the same name throughout the whole time that they had it, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, just because they had the same names and they're running on practically the same engine, they still found ways to innovate on their own game by adding in new ways of using streaks, specialists, and stuff like that, new ways of having weapon perks and things to add onto your guns, along with different types of perks to change the whole style of the game. Everything was innovated on these titles to make it feel new, fresh, and unique. That's why each time they released those games, everybody was hyped, everybody was pumped. There's a reason that multiplayer is dying for the Call of Duty side, because it lacks this passion. It lacks the new features that Call of Duty games need to push themselves out from the rest of the crowd. And yes, even though Vanguard has tons of content coming into the game, I think 40 plus weapons, 16 plus maps, a bunch of banger remasters coming into the game, they changed all the features from Modern Warfare and polished it off, they still didn't add anything new. Like I said, it's the same streak system, it's the same game modes, it's the same gunplay, it's the same time to kill, the same mechanics, the same movement, the same everything. I understand that taking risks are very scary because in the back of your mind, there's a 50-50 chance that either that risk is either going to, take off and be phenomenal, or it's going to be an absolute disaster. For an example, the destruction in Call of Duty Vanguard. I think it's pretty cool. I like that destruction's in this game, but they half-ass it. They don't go the full way and take the complete risk of adding in completely destructible environments and adding in this new innovation into Call of Duty. No, they sprinkle it in because they're scared of the risk. They want to add something new into the game. They want to change the core features and the core ways that Call of Duty are played, but they're scared of the backlash, and because of that, they're not going the full way with destruction. They're just going to add in little tiny segments into the map that you can destroy. Risk is what makes a game fun, and also makes the game good and replayable as well. Risk allows you to have new things in a title that can also attract brand new players and hopefully keep old players, people who've been playing your game forever, interested, and keep them on their toes and learning new things in their games. Because having the same thing here, I mean, it's Modern Warfare. It's literally Modern Warfare. I picked up this game and a day later I'm already dropping a bunch of V2 rockets. It is Modern Warfare. It took me no time to understand this title. If you've played Modern Warfare for the full year, you're going to know exactly how to play this game. But guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so: over Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also want to catch me live stream some video games I do over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.